Most people are living with a leaky bucket brain. They work 8 hours, read 20 pages, and meet 5 new people. And by dinner, 90% of it is gone. In the USA, time is money. If you can't remember, you can't scale, you can't lead, and you certainly can't grow rich. What if I told you that forgetting isn't a flaw? It's a choice. Today, I'm giving you the 12-step neurological override to turn your mind into a steel vault. This is the exact psychology used by CIA agents, memory champions, and Silicon Valley CEOs to master languages, complex data, and human names instantly. This isn't just about memory. This is about mental wealth. Let's rewire your hardware. Step 1. The whiteboard versus the hard drive. Stop blaming your bad memory. Your memory is perfect. Your filing system is trash. Your brain has a whiteboard, short term, and a hard drive, long term. If you don't save the file, the brain wipes it at midnight. Stop being a victim of the wipe. Step 2. The 5-second attention tax. In the age of TikTok, your attention span is under attack. If you don't pay the attention tax, that's 5 seconds of pure, undistracted focus. The information never even enters the building. Look at the person. Look at the book. Give it 5 seconds, or don't bother at all. Step 3. The Pixar principle. Your brain hates text. It loves Hollywood. If you want to remember the word abundance, don't visualize the letters. Visualize a golden waterfall crashing into your living room. Make it HD. Make it 4K. Make it weird. The weirder the image, the harder it is for your brain to delete it. Step 4. The mental movie story method. Lists are for losers. Stories are for legends. If you have 10 tasks, don't write a list. Write a 30-second action movie in your head. Why? Because the human brain is hardwired for gossip and drama, not bullet points. Step 5. Spaced repetition, the compound interest of learning. In finance, compound interest makes you rich. In memory, spaced repetition makes you a genius. Don't cram for 5 hours. Review for 5 minutes 3 times a week. Hack the forgetting curve before it hacks you. Step 6. The emotional trigger. Why do you remember your first heartbreak but forget your password? Emotion. If you want to master English or wealth concepts, find a way to make them hurt or heal. Attach a feeling, and the memory becomes permanent. Step 7. The master's mirror, the Feynman hack. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't know it. Teach your wall. Teach your dog. The moment you speak it, you own it. Step 8. The mind palace, your internal real estate. You already own a mansion. It's the house you live in. Use the loci method. Put your English vocabulary in the fridge. Put your stock market tips on the sofa. Walk through your house in your mind. This is how I remember everything without a single piece of paper. Step 9. The sleep to rich protocol. This is our secret sauce. Your brain does disk defragmentation while you sleep. The last thing you think about before your eyes close is what your brain prioritizes. Review your wealth goals in those final 10 minutes of alpha waves. Let your subconscious do the heavy lifting. Step 10. The biohacking pen. Digital is fast, but analog is deep. When you write by hand, you trigger the reticular activating system. You are literally inking the information into your neurons. Buy a nice notebook. It's the best investment you'll ever make. Step 11. Active recall, the mental gym. Reading is passive. Recalling is power. Don't look at the answer. Force your brain to dig for it. It feels uncomfortable because it's working. If it's easy, you aren't learning. No pain, no brain. Step 12. The content fast. Information hygiene. A crowded mind is a broke mind. You are drowning in digital junk food. Stop scrolling. Stop the noise. Protect your mental clarity like your life depends on it, because your bank account does. Give your brain room to breathe, so it has room to grow. You now have the keys to the kingdom. You can remember more, learn faster, and speak English with the authority of a founder. But a vault is useless if it's empty. Fill yours with things that matter. If this unlocked something in you, type unstoppable in the comments. It's the first thing you're going to remember today. Subscribe to Sleep and Grow Rich. We don't just dream, we architect. I'll see you in the next one. You now have the 12-step blueprint. But a blueprint is just paper until you build. Here is your mission. Pick your favorite step from today and write it in the comments below. Why? Because typing it is your first act of active recall. It locks the information into your brain. If you want to master the psychology of money, perfect your English, and literally grow rich while you sleep, make sure you are subscribed.